Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group 18. We are going to present about assignment AFT 1103 Business Mathematics, and our company is Mahsuri Bakery, Sdn Bhd. These are our group members. This is Nur Atira binti Muhammad Johar with the metric number A20A1690. The second one is Rokia binti Ahmad Dasuki with the metric number A20A2262. The third one is Muhammad Saiful Arif Afzan bin Yaqub. His metric number is A20A1560. The next one is Nur Fajrina Atira binti Muhammad Fauzi with the metric number A20A1712. This is me, Muhammad Nur Ashraf bin Muhammad Salim, with the metric number A20A1551. And the last one is Nur Fatiyah binti Muhammad Sofi with the metric number 1817. Our learning objectives are to apply all the knowledge we have learned from the AFT 1103 Business Mathematics into our business. The chapters are mostly chapter 4, 5, 6, and 7. The second learning objective is to learn how to run a business properly and organized.
Assalamualaikum and salam sejahtera. My name is Nur Fatia binti Muhammad Sofi. My metric number is A20A1817. So today I will present question number 1. So the name of our company is Mahsuri Bakery Sdn Bhd. Our company is located at Jalan Pahang 50586 Kuala Lumpur, Wilayah Persekutuan Kuala Lumpur. Our owner name is Muhammad Nur Ashraf bin Muhammad Salim. Our date of establishment 1st March 2021. Our type of business is retail business. This is our employees profile. We have Muhammad Saiful Arif Afzan bin Yaqub and Muhammad Shazwan Haikal bin Hakimi. Both of them from marketing department, and their hourly rate is RM12 per hour. Next, we have Nur Fajrina Atira binti Muhammad Fauzi and Priyanka anak perempuan Kumaran. Both of them from production department. Their hourly rate is RM10 per hour. Next, we have Nur Fatih binti Muhammad Sofi and Rokia binti Ahmad Dasuki. Both of them from administration department, and their hourly rate is RM30 per hour. Next, we have Nur Atira binti Muhammad Johar and Hasha Nafila binti Muhammad Naufal. Both of them from sales department, and their hourly rate is RM12 per hour. Next, we have Nur Alisha binti Muhammad Zaidi and Tan Vicky. Both of them from payroll department, and their hourly rate is RM11 per hour. So this is our staff salary. For Muhammad Saiful Arif Afzan bin Yaqub and Muhammad Shazwan Haikal bin Hakimi, they are paid for their regularly pay. They didn't do overtime and didn't have commission and principal earnings, so their gross pay is RM576. For Nur Fajrina Atira binti Muhammad Fauzi, her regularly pay is RM520. She did OT, so her overtime pay is RM90 and her principal earning is RM250. So her gross pay is RM860. For Priyanka anak perempuan Kumaran, her regularly pay is RM520. Her OT is RM120 and principal earning is RM300. So her gross pay is RM940. For Nur Fatia binti Muhammad Sofi, her regularly pay is RM624. She didn't do overtime and didn't have commission and principal earning. So her gross pay is RM624. Next, we have Rokia binti Ahmad Dasuki. Her regularly pay is RM624. So her gross pay is RM624 because she didn't do OT and didn't have commission and principal earning. Next, we have Nur Atira binti Muhammad Johar. Her regularly pay is RM600. She did overtime, so she has RM108 for overtime pay. She have commissions RM150, so her gross pay is RM850. Next, we have Hasha Nafila binti Muhammad Naufal. Her regularly pay is RM600. Her overtime is RM72 and her commission is RM280. So her gross pay is RM952. For Nur Alisha binti Muhammad Zaidi, and Tan Vicky. Both of them didn't do overtime and didn't have commission and principal earning, so their gross pay is 366 ringgit. So that's it from me. Thank you.
So now I'm going to present question number 2. Basically, the question number 2 is about the amount that we need to start up our business. So here is the table given, and the table show our own capital 25,000, and we borrow from relative 15,000, and we borrow from bank ABC 60,000, and the interest rate and time period represently 3.5% for relative loan and 24 months a period. And for bank ABC, the interest rate was 6% compounded monthly, and the time period was 6 years. So the interest amount we got is 1,050 ringgit, and the future value 16,050 ringgit for relative loan. And then we got the interest rate and future value for bank ABC is 1952 708.05, and future value is 2012 708.05. And we can see the total for the both interest amount and future value in the table. So now I'm going to show how to calculate interest amount and future value for relative loan and bank ABC. So basically, for relative loan, we use a simple interest formula, I equal to PRT. So we use all the information given and we put onto the formula, and we will get the answer. The value for interest amount bank loan relative is 1,050 ringgit. And for future value bank loan from relative, we will get 16,050 ringgit based on the formula we use, as equal to P multiplied by 1 plus RT. So we know that P is the amount that we borrow, or we know are known as a principal, and R is the rate. We convert to the decimal, it's become 3.5% become to 0.035%. And the years, 24 months we must to convert to the year, and it's become 2 years. So we will get the future value 16,050 ringgit. For the bank ABC, we must to find future value first, and then we can find interest amount. So basically, we must to find periodic interest rate I equal to K divided by M, and then N, we must to find n equal to mt, and then after we get the amount, so we will put onto the formula as equal to P multiplied by 1 plus I multiplied by n. So we will get the amount for future value 2012,708.05, and then we can find interest amount by we minus S minus P, so we will get 1952708.05. Here is the last part in this question number 2. Is about the example of the promissory note between the owner Muhammad Ashraf with his relative. So Muhammad Ashraf, as the owner of this company, was borrow from his relative 15,000 at 1 March 2023, and he promised to pay within 24 months, and will paid and receive interest 3.5%, and we paid at 1 March 2023. That's all from me. Thank you.
In the question 3, we list the machinery that used in our company. After that, we calculate depreciation for one of the machinery for 6 year using. That is cooking mixer model CE 116 JKT. We calculate by using declining balance method to know how much depreciated value. First of all, we must know the important term, that is cost, scrap value, and annual rate depreciation. Now I want to show the example calculation in year 1. For the first step, we calculate annual depreciation with annual rate multiply total cost and get the amount of annual depreciation. Then the step 2, annual depreciation plus accumulated depreciation 1 year before and get the amount of current accumulated depreciation. And the last step, total cost minus current accumulated depreciation and get the book value for the year 1. Here we can see the amount of depreciated value for year 1 is 1,212 and 24 cents. After that, our company received invoice from one of the machinery's costs on 1 April 2021 with the amount is 4,950. Here we have two dates that we paid the invoice. For the first date is 9 April 2021. That date not past the period, it less than 10 days after received invoice. So our company had received 3% discount. Because of that, the amount that our company paid just 4,801 and 50 cents. The second date was 15 April 2021. This date more than 10 days after received invoice. Because of the overdate, our company not receive any discount. So the amount that we paid was original amount. There is 4,950.
I will present question 4. Based on the bank loan that our company has identified in table 1 at 5% compound monthly is to be amortized by 12 months. So first we need to find the monthly payment. The formula is A equal P multiply I divide to 1 minus 1 plus I and negative N. So A is amount of annuity payment, P is principal of interest, I is interest rate, and N is total number of payment. So we have information that we need to use to calculate, which is P is 60,000 ringgit, M is 12 and T is 1 year. So to find N multiply with T, so we get 12 months. And then to find interest rate, K divided by M, which is 0.05 divided to 12, and the answer is 0.004. So to calculate the monthly payment, use all the information above in the formula and then multiply with bank loan 60,000 ringgit, and we get 5,136 ringgit and 45 cents. Next is construct the amortization schedule for 12 months. So to find the ending balance, beginning balance minus principal paid. So we can get the answer 55,113 ringgit 55 cents. And then to find the new answer, you need to use the latest answer minus with the principal paid next month. And then the answer is 50,206 ringgit 74 cents. Next, total paid is monthly payment plus total paid last month. And then you will get the answer 10,272 ringgit and 90 cents. And then how to find the next answer? Use the same formula but use the latest answer plus monthly payment, so we can get the answer 15,409 ringgit 35 cents. Next, principal paid is a monthly payment minus interest paid, so we will get the answer 4,886 ringgit and 45 cents. So the next answer, use the same formula and minus the second month of interest paid, and we will get the answer 4,906 ringgit 81 cents. And then after that, we need to find the total principal paid. To find the total principal paid, we need to plus principal paid plus total principal paid last month. And then we will get the answer 9,793 ringgit and 26 cents. So to find the next answer, use the latest answer plus the principal paid of next month, and then we will get the answer. Next is the formula to find interest paid is P multiply R multiply T. So 60,000 ringgit multiply 0.004 multiply 1. So we will get the answer 250 ringgit. Then to find the next answer, use the same formula but use the second month of beginning balance and multiply with R and multiply with T. Then we will get the answer 229 ringgit and 64 cents. The last one is find the total interest, which is interest paid plus total interest paid last month, and then we will get the answer. So to find the next answer, we need to use the same formula.
As a conclusion, we are able to understand how to manage account of the company. In this assignment, we have applied from what we have learned in the lecture to complete this assignment. Due to this assignment, the estimation of gross pay with overtime on the basis of time is one of the information we get to enhance. This is what we taught in Chapter 3, Payroll. Payroll is the sum of all financial records of salaries for an employee, wage, bonuses, and deductions. After doing the task, we were able to recognize the uses of payroll in everyday life. We also strengthened our understanding of the simple interest, compound interest, bank discount, and installment purchases. Meanwhile, we also learned how to compose the promissory notes maturity principles. Besides, we also get to calculate the net price of item after single or multiplied trade discount. Not only that, we learn to clarify the different methods of depreciation. Depreciation is seen as a reduction in asset value due to age, wear and tear, or decrease in result. It is relevant for business because when calculating income tax, depreciation charge might be deducted from revenue and thereby minimize tax liabilities. So, from this assignment, we are studying how to measure amortization and how to prepare for amortization, so that can be more important for our company. That's all from our group. Thank you.